Welcome back to Archithings, the channel where we explore the most fascinating home design ideas from around the world. In today's video, we're diving into one of the boldest and most enigmatic architectural styles, Brutalism, but with a twist: homes featuring bridges and walkways that turn monolithic forms into livable masterpieces. Get ready for a tour that blends concrete with creativity like never before. If you're passionate about architecture, design, or just love exploring unconventional homes, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below telling us which design feature surprised you most. Your support helps us keep bringing fresh and inspiring content to your screen. From elevated corridors connecting private studios, to sweeping concrete bridges framing nature itself, these brutalist homes challenge what it means to live in harmony with monumental design. Let's begin our journey through these remarkable structures. Brutalism emerged in the mid-20th century, characterized by its raw concrete surfaces, angular geometries, and unapologetic exposure of structure. Often misunderstood as cold or oppressive, brutalist architecture has recently gained appreciation for its honesty and sculptural power. The term comes from the French phrase béton brut, meaning raw concrete, a material that defines much of the style's appearance. But brutalism is about more than just materials; it's about expressing function, mass, and a kind of architectural truth. When adapted to homes, brutalism creates bold, fortress-like sanctuaries. These structures reject superficial ornamentation in favor of pure form, a perfect canvas for experimental elements like bridges and walkways. In brutalist home design, bridges and walkways are more than connectors, they are sculptural statements. Elevated passages link living areas, traverse voids, and sometimes span entire courtyards, redefining how we move through space. These architectural features break up the monolithic presence of concrete, introducing rhythm and dynamism. They invite light and shadow to interact with the structure, softening the otherwise heavy aesthetic of brutalism. Beyond aesthetics, bridges and walkways offer functional zoning. They separate private and public areas within the home, create circulation routes, and frame stunning views, all while maintaining a unified architectural language. Inspired by sculptor Fritz Wotruba, this angular concrete home outside Vienna feels more like a monument than a residence. Blocks of concrete are stacked in asymmetric harmony, resembling a walk-in sculpture. A narrow footbridge extends from the upper floor, connecting the main residence to a private study perched like a satellite module. It's minimal, yet commanding, an extension of the brutalist ethos into thin air. This elevated path isn't just about getting from A to B. It's about experience, of space, light, and gravity. It reminds us how architectural transitions can be profound and personal. In urban environments, brutalist homes with walkways offer unique solutions to tight lots. Rather than spreading out, they build vertically, connecting stacked volumes with steel and concrete bridges. These vertical homes often use walkways as mezzanines or skywalks that float above courtyards. Light wells and atriums enhance natural light, transforming what could feel heavy into something open and breathable. Architects have used these design tricks in Tokyo, São Paulo, and New York, cities where space is limited but creativity isn't. Brutalist bridges in these homes become both lifelines and liftoffs. A common misconception is that brutalism ignores nature. In fact, many brutalist homes are deeply rooted in their landscapes. Bridges often span natural features, streams, gardens, or ravines, blending architecture with terrain. These elevated walkways allow the house to tread lightly, leaving nature undisturbed. Instead of bulldozing trees or leveling ground, the design adapts and elevates around it. In homes like the La Casa Brutal in Chile or India's concrete jungle house, bridges are used to literally float over forests, letting residents feel like they're inhabiting both architecture and wilderness. Moving through a home on a suspended walkway feels entirely different from walking down a hallway. There's an emotional charge of movement, anticipation, and revelation. This spatial journey, especially in a concrete environment, creates powerful architectural storytelling. You're not just living in a home, you're moving through a sculptural experience. Bridges create moments of pause. They offer vistas across interiors or into nature, providing residents with daily rituals of reflection, a very human touch in an otherwise austere style. While brutalism is synonymous with concrete, walkways and bridges often bring in other materials like glass, steel, and wood. This contrast enhances the spatial drama of the design. A glass-floored bridge through a concrete house? That's not just functional, it's theatrical. These combinations make walkways more than circulation routes, they become highlights of the home. Steel railings, cantilevered supports, and even timber beams are carefully integrated into otherwise raw compositions, showing that brutalism isn't just about mass, it's about balance. In many brutalist homes, the design starts with circulation. That is, the walkways and bridges are laid out first, and the rest of the house follows. It's a reversal of conventional planning. This strategy makes movement central to the experience of the home. It prioritizes how people interact with space over how rooms are filled with furniture or decoration. Such homes feel dynamic and alive, even when empty. The bridges guide you, invite you, and encourage a kind of architectural choreography. Walkways in brutalist homes often serve privacy functions. Elevated bridges can lead to personal spaces like bedrooms, studies, or even meditation pods away from the main volume. By lifting these rooms away, designers ensure a psychological and physical separation without using walls or fences. It's privacy by elevation, a powerful spatial idea. This separation makes the home feel larger and more fluid. You're not isolated by doors, but by distance and dimension. Architects like Le Corbusier, Tadao Ando, and Paul Rudolph all experimented with bridges in their concrete works. They treated them not as afterthoughts, but as integral parts of their spatial philosophies. Ando's Church of the Light, though not residential, uses bridging elements to control light and guide motion, ideas echoed in his domestic projects. These pioneers showed that even the heaviest materials can express grace and motion when composed thoughtfully. Brutalist bridges carry both mass and meaning. Concrete surfaces become canvases for light and shadow, especially around walkways. As light moves through skylights or open bridges, it animates the textures of the material. Bridges and walkways often include slits, perforations, or louvered coverings that create evolving shadow patterns throughout the day, a poetic touch in such a stoic style. This dance of light breaks the harshness often associated with brutalism. It becomes more about atmosphere than assertion. Many of these homes are designed around multi-level concepts, with split floors and overlapping zones. Walkways help knit these layers together without vertical walls. By weaving different levels with bridges, architects create visual connections between spaces. You can stand on one side and glimpse the life happening across the home. This connectivity encourages interaction while maintaining personal space, ideal for family homes or creative studios. Designing bridges and walkways in concrete-heavy homes demands structural creativity. Engineers often use cantilevers, hidden beams, and post-tensioning to make the impossible feel effortless. What looks like a floating concrete bridge is often a feat of precision and calculation. These elements show that brutalism isn't crude, it's carefully orchestrated. These feats enhance the drama and awe of a home, reminding viewers that structural honesty can be beautiful. When combined with bridges and walkways, brutalist homes become habitable sculptures. They walk the line between artwork and architecture, offering residents a life surrounded by form. This approach redefines comfort, not through softness or trend, but through awe, intention, and creativity. Living in such homes is a statement, a declaration that design can challenge and still nurture. If you're inspired to bring this idea into your own home, consider using walkways as visual connections. Even a small footbridge over a garden can add drama and structure. Use material contrast, like steel against concrete or glass with wood, to make walkways stand out. And think about how these elements guide light, air, and movement. Most importantly, design with purpose. A bridge shouldn't just go somewhere, it should say something. Thanks for taking this journey through the monumental world of brutalist homes with bridges and walkways. We hope you now see these structures not as cold or uninviting, but as rich, intentional, and livable. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment. Let us know which home or design feature spoke to you the most. We love hearing from our Archithings community. Until next time, keep imagining, keep building, and keep celebrating the intersection of art and architecture. See you in the next video.